Hello, I'm Doc, and welcome to another devlog for our game Aggregate Core. Aggregate Core is a co-op extraction FPS game that my friend Alex and I have been developing for about 8 months now. In our previous 2 devlogs, I shared what our plans are for the game and some of the details of the world, plot, and player character in the game. But for this video, I wanted to share more on the actual progress we have made, as a devlog typically would. Before we jump into it, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Every like, new follower, and view helps get our game out there to the public. Also, the game is up on Steam and can be wishlisted, so please do that as well. Since our first devlog, we have added a lot to the game and are about ready to release a demo to Steam. This demo will be featuring the simulator, which I plan to keep in the final release of the game, where players can test their equipment and abilities without the risk of losing anything. The simulator won't be open to any multiplayer, so you all will have to wait some more before playing with people. But I hope it will be a good way to test many features of the game and still be fun. Currently, it features 3 rooms. The first room is the staging room and is where you spawn. This room is designated for testing movement of the player controller. The second room is the firing range. The firing range has a few different targets ranging in distance to fire at. There are also several different energy weapons to choose from: a SMG, a pistol, a shotgun, and a rifle. The last room in the simulator is the combat simulator, which is used for spawning enemies. There are some options when spawning enemies, such as difficulty and enemy type. Once enemies are spawned, you cannot leave the room till they are all eliminated, and if you die, it will restart the simulator. Right now, the simulator is pretty small, but I will be expanding it as we continue to develop more of the game. Apart from building the simulator, I've also rigged, animated, and implemented the player character arms. This took me much longer than I would have liked, because we are creating the ability to dual wield and have larger weapons that require 2 hands. I've had to make many separate animations for each arm to be able to work independently of the other. The animations aren't perfect, and I still need to make many more, but for now, it really helps add to the game visually. Along with adding the arms into the game, I've added the rear arms functionality. For now, they will automatically have the pistol equipped in each hand and have 3 different modes that can be toggled. The first mode is a silent mode, where the arms do not do anything. I suggest using this mode in the combat simulator to have more of a challenge when fighting enemies. The second mode is assault mode. This mode will fire each rear arm with your front arms. This grants you the ability to have massive firepower at whatever you are looking at. The third mode is the Sentry Mode. This mode turns the rear arms into sentry guns that will automatically target enemies within range, while prioritizing the closest enemy. This mode is best used when fleeing or avoiding enemies. I'm still working on getting the Sentry Mode to work perfectly, but hopefully by the time I release the demo, it will all work well. Let me know in the comments if you have any more ideas of what modes these rear arms could have. Besides these new features, I've also added a start menu, options menu with master volume and brightness controls, UI and gameplay sound effects and visual effects, a standard melee when empty-handed and while holding a weapon, adjustments to the enemy AI, I will destroy humans, and a Google form for reporting bugs and giving feedback while playing the demo. I should also note that since our first devlog, Alex has finished modeling and texturing the player character, forlorn model with a couple sets of armor, designed to begin modeling some weapons, and has worked on much more of the lore and story to the game. Jumping back to my mention of making a Google form for reporting bugs and giving feedback, I've kept it pretty simple with just some text boxes to describe the problems or ideas you have, and a way to upload screenshots or videos of any bugs. I did this so you can report as many as you like while you are playing and do it quickly. The thought of having to remember things till you're done to report them sounds like too much work, so I hope this makes it easier for y'all. As the game expands, so will the form, but for now I think simple is good. And don't forget, if you want to play the demo, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we release it. Also, please wishlist the game on Steam. I think that's about everything we've done in the last couple of months. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.